got a flashlight sandwich and a sit down to drive. A Fenn such a can survive. A Fenn such as can survive. Imagine myself as Donnie.
As I have gone alone in there, and with my treasures bold, I can keep my secret where, and hint of riches new and old. Begin it where warm waters halt, and take it in the canyon down. Hello, Donnie Burnett here from Wichita Falls, Texas. I have solved Forrest Fenn's coin. 5 days ago, I deciphered the coin, and just overwhelmed right now. Today's the 26th. Did I say that already? 26th of September today is, and 5 days has went by, and I am just wish I could go out and get it. Just, the money, the funds are not there. I have to wait till next June. If you've been wise and found the blaze, look quickly down your quest to cease. But tarry scant with marvel gaze, just take the chest and go in peace.
On September 11th, 2019, I had figured out the location of where warm waters halt. Before I knew it, everything came together, one after the other, and just like Forrest said, the clues are contiguous. I now had 8 of the 9 clues solved. But even with all this excitement, I made a promise to my wife that we would not go boots on the ground until I was able to figure out all 9. Now, there are plenty of videos on YouTube with searchers wandering around aimlessly looking for a blaze, and they have no clue to what they were looking for. I knew that there was mention that we needed to physically have boots on the ground to find the hidey spot. But I never heard Forrest say that you couldn't see the blaze unless you were boots on the ground. I truly believe I could figure out all 9 clues in the poem without ever leaving my home. And I knew it was there. I knew it was in the poem just like the other 8. Where Warm Waters Halt was super duper tough, and I kept telling myself that I could figure out that stupid blaze even if it took me 10 more years just to solve that one clue. Then, lying in bed on September 20th, it hit me like Thor's Mjolnir. In case you didn't already know, that is Thor's hammer. But Mjolnir is not the blaze. Forrest likes comics, and one of his favorites was Captain America. This we know from his last book, Once Upon a While. I didn't own that book at the time, but I heard it talked about in a couple well-known searchers' video one evening. I did have TTOTC and Too Far to Walk. Now, everyone that has read The Thrill of the Chase should remember page 15. It's the one with that ever so popular asterisk at the end. I was imagining like crazy on the Marvel gaze line in the poem. Then my mind would shift to Thor, then to Captain America. Then I remembered him using the word Hulk in the chapter of the Totem Cafe caper. And who could forget the 2 jolly green giants in My War for Me? I tossed and turned thinking about the Marvels more and more and the subtle hints in the book. I thought about everything I had read at least 1,000 times, and page 15 would keep popping in and out of my mind. Then I kept asking myself, what jumps out? Just why were the words so big? Then the asterisk again. That's when, all of a sudden, my spidey senses kicked in. It was Spider-Man. The asterisk was a web, and Spider-Man has the power to see everything up close. That explains why the words are so large. Needless to say, I had a really difficult time sleeping that night. The next day, I sat down beside my wife in the living room and broke out the poem. Thinking to myself, the asterisk had to be Spidey's web carved somewhere on a tree or a rock. But as I sat there looking at the Terry Scant with Marvel gaze line in the poem, I needed my Spidey senses to kick in again. That's when, all of a sudden, I had goosebumps all over me, and the second most aha moment of them all. Sorry, Spider-Man, your web is not the blaze. Forrest said the final clue was, but Terry Scant with Marvel gaze, which basically meant get the heck out of there. But he didn't tell us all of what Terry Scant meant. So to all my friends and freshly retired Forrest Fenn treasure researchers, I give you the blaze. Let's take a closer look at the line in the poem. But Terry Scant with Marvel gaze. Remember me mentioning Spider-Man, Captain America, and the Hulk? A better question to ask is who out there knows the original 6 Avengers? No need to look it up. It was right there under your nose the entire time, and in the poem. Not once in the thousands of videos I've seen or heard what I'm about to reveal to you now. At the end, keep an arrowhead in mind. You know, like the one Forrest found when he was 9, that he said started him on a lifelong journey of adventure and discovery. Also at the end, think about the double omegas, which mean the beginning and the end.